All right, guys. So this is the episode that everybody's been watching on the internet of Natalie Nunn, which is the self-proclaimed baddie. All right, she's a reality TV, and it's on
Yeah,
this
Lil Wayne.
guy's Cam Newton's interview, and it's just been blowing all over the internet. And I don't want to ruin it for you guys. So if you haven't seen it, let's watch it. It's crazy interesting.
Everybody, clocking baddies.
Oh yeah.
My fans love this type of
Now
shit.
let me ask you this.
Uh-oh.
That's not on
You
this.
say he's starting to get, he's getting.
No, I just thought about this.
Can I get a
Now, this is the question that has been blowing up on the internet. He's asking her a simple question, and it's like she's having a hard time freaking answering. So I'm not even going to mess it up. I'll let you guys watch.
another drink?
Please.
One more, please.
Hey, matter of fact,
Please, just a little
just
bit.
pour a whole
No.
pint.
See,
and
now
just
you're being rude.
just so you
That's
can
so rude.
say less.
God,
I'm
like, damn.
You're teaching
It's just a list.
You're teaching me, and I'm learning.
All right, come on, Kim. What's the next question?
Why should a man take a baddie serious?
She's having a hard time answering it.
Do you know
huh?
what the first thing that came to my mind? Or do you want me to say something else?
Me?
You want me to tell you the truth?
But the whole truth.
Because I pay the bills. Because I'm a boss. So how much more serious does it need to get?
You're talking about you.
I'm just saying, baddies. Baddies pay the bills. All my baddies get money. Every last one of them are rich. I know what I pay these girls. They make more money than anybody in America on a 9-to-5, on a, you got a good job. My bitches is paid.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, you said, why should anyone take a baddie serious?
No, no,
Because
no,
we
no.
pay the fucking bills.
Why should a man?
Because we pay the bills.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What if you're dealing with a man?
It doesn't matter. Well, first of all, I deal with Jacob, and but my baddies, I got a couple of baddies that.
I'm not speaking in
No, wait.
your
So my
specific
my
dynamic. I'm talking about
baddie
just in general.
Anna is dating an MLB player.
Okay.
I don't really know much about baseball, but I grew up in the.
It sounds like she's beating around the bush. And honestly, it's a simple question. So I'm not really sure where she's going at. But let's keep going. This is getting interesting.
Bay, the A's, the Giants. I used to go to like some of those games for like, they would give kids tickets at the schools or whatever. They get money.
Get to the
They
point.
get paid more than, you know what the bitches say, right?
What?
Baseball players, you catch you a baseball player, they make more money than the, make more money than the football players. That's what they say. I don't know.
They probably do.
So Anna Mac, she's one of the stars on Baddies. She's a big star. She's a singer. She's amazing. She's a great girl. She's from the Bronx. She's dating a Yankee player. She just went public with him.
Wow.
He's the star of the Yankees. I don't know his name, Chisholm or something. I think it's Chisholm or something. I don't know. I've never met him yet. But he's the star, and he makes a lot of money. And but Anna's still popping her shit. So you know what she said online the other day? She's like, I don't know who this guy is. She did a TikTok. She's like,
So I have a question for you guys. How is this answering the question that he was just asking? And the question was very simple. Why should a man take a baddie seriously? And right now, I don't know where we are in the conversation because she's talking about her baddie who is dating an MLB, so Major League Baseball player, the Yankees. And I don't know where she's going with this. And this is so funny because a lot of women do that. I'm not saying every woman is doing that, but a lot of women beat around the bush when they have a hard time answering a question. And the worst part is the question is so basic. It's so basic. What do you bring to the table? And I know some women are going to be upset and say, oh, I'm the table or whatnot. No, you're not. We're not here trying to debate or anything like that. We're simply here trying to have a conversation. And that's just what it is, a simple conversation. So let's see.
I don't know who this nigga is, but he and my, like she just does TikTok. She's like cute. And she's young. They're like 25
like
years old. They're,
Cute or like?
No, she's a cute girl.
Oh, okay.
She's a sweet girl, cute, but she, and will read your
Clocking it?
ass. Nah, clocking it and nigga, fuck you, bitch, and all that. Like, yeah, why not?
Sounds ratchet to me, but okay.
when he pops off, or like some, she's that type of girl. But she's a cute little Spanish girl from the Bronx. Here he goes, he's putting his iPad down. Now, I like that type of put your iPad down.
Let's
so
talk
you
about
asked a question.
Yeah.
He makes more money than her, for sure. She don't give a fuck. They don't care. Yeah. Baddies don't care.
But what I'm referring to is it's not necessarily about money all the time. And I think...
No, you said that.
No.
You said, what is it that makes a male...
No, I will say it again.
Okay, say it again.
Why should a man take a baddie seriously?
I just told you. When they make more money and they're the boss.
That's cool.
She's the boss. And
But,
so he makes... So what I was trying to refer to is he makes more money, right?
Right.
But she's the boss.
Okay, take money out of it.
No, it was money out of it. He definitely makes more money than her. She's still running that shit.
Okay, but...
Now, I have to add to the fact that she's drinking, okay? Just FYI. She's drinking, so she's probably tipsy, okay? But besides the point, it's not because you're tipsy that you cannot answer a simple, basic question. And honestly, it's making me start to believe that she doesn't have anything to say. There's nothing that they bring to the table, because what is she going to say? Oh, we bring sex? I mean, any woman can offer that. Any woman can offer sex. So if that's the only thing you come with, you're just basic. And she's having a hard time justifying why she calls herself a baddie. And being a woman earning a great income doesn't make you a baddie, or how do I say it? Maybe I need to rephrase this. Having great income is a good thing, for sure. However, keeping a man, especially a man that's doing well, that's doing extremely well financially, is not what's going to keep him. Your money is not going to keep him. So what exactly does a baddie bring to the table for a man to want to stick around? And that's the question he's asking her, and she's having such a hard time answering. And it's been all over the internet because of this, because her answer has been all over the place. And it's so funny because it's been so popular on topic that she had to do a follow-up to talk about her response and how she believes that Cam tricked her on the questions and so on. And girl, he didn't trick you. He was just asking a simple question.
Okay.
Take financials out of it.
Okay, so
What are the qualities that a baddie may bring to the table?
Listening.
She's definitely more popular than him. I don't even know who the fuck he is. So if he respectfully, I don't watch Major League Baseball, but if he wants to be like with a young, successful baddie that is an it girl, that's what she's bringing to the table, because she's definitely, her follower, everything, she's more poppin'. So I don't know, sometimes like I'm a little bit older. I don't really care about social media and followers and all that, but the younger people do. You know that. So maybe she brings more like to the table, like for social media and like popularity or
but
whatever.
You're not answering.
She's not answering the question. A guy is not going to stay with a girl or try to date a girl and be with a girl because of her social status on Instagram and IG. Yes, you got a lot of following. Yes, you're popular. Yes, you look great and people want to see you on social media. But that's not what is going to make a guy want to keep you around. He wants to know your values, like what you bring to the table. Do you cook? Do you clean? Do you support him mentally, physically? Like those are qualities that will drive not just a guy, but a human being to want to be around you, because you're bringing in a lot of value. You're an asset to this person and not just a trophy piece, if that makes sense.
Answer my question.
No, you just asked. What?
No, I'm gonna guide you.
I don't know. Don't guide me. Oh my God.
I'm trying. I'm
Okay,
trying to
fine.
get to an
All
answer.
right. I don't know. Baddies bring a lot to the table.
Can you name something?
Great mothers.
Okay, talk about it.
I put $1 million swimming pool in my backyard because my daughter said she wants to swim.
Okay.
So I put a pool. It cost me $909.
Who cares?
It was like $1 million.
That's
I put them
great. You're a
great
mom.
moms, good people, giving. I'm the biggest giver. A
Of
baddie
course.
is gonna give. We're gonna give to the community. I pass out turkeys every year
Charity.
for people that are not in fortunate situations like the rest of us that are eating Thanksgivings and having. We just did a toy drive. So I really wanted Journey to come, my daughter and Jacob to come here this weekend so that she could see my music video because she loves the song. I just found that out. I was like, how does she know the song? But she went to a toy drive because the Sacramento Kings and I have a relationship, and we set up a whole toy drive with the Kings, my husband, and my daughter. I don't post these things because this is not something that I feel really correlates with like my brand. It's just my real life. So there's definitely separations from real life and Natalie Nunn. So they did a toy drive. I asked Jacob, I said, how many people do you think we gave back to? He's like, 250 kids got toys. And like,
That's dope.
even if it was one, I'm for the kids. I'm for, I spent money and I want everyone to just, I don't post this stuff because it's like, she's just posting to try to do PR work. I don't have to do PR work, baby. I'm good. But that's why
Outside
Journey
of
wasn't here. And then you said you wanted Jacob. He's not here because they were at a toy drive on Saturday.
And the funny thing is, sometimes you gotta learn how to read the room. She's not answering his question, and I'm sure she knows this or she can notice that. You can't tell me you're that drunk sipping on that drink. She's in a good space, obviously, but clearly it's like it's either she doesn't want to answer the question, or she doesn't know how to answer the question, or she just doesn't understand what the question is. And honestly, everything looks bad. If you are a baddie, then you should be able to call it out. What's a baddie? Yeah, a baddie is a boss chick that can handle her own. Okay, great, great, great. But, I don't think most men, when they try to date a woman, when they try to be with someone, they focus on how much the woman is making. I think that let's just be honest. Most men don't give a damn about what a woman makes because after all, if they make the money, it's not like they're spending that money on the guy because it's usually the men's money is their money and then the woman's money is their own money. So it's like a man is not going to be with a woman because you're financially dope as a baddie because you make or earn a lot of money or you have your own business. That's not what keeps a man. Now, if you have that and you have men around you, those are opportunists, you know. But a real man is going to be looking at other stuff. A real man is going to be like, you know what? As long as you have the core values are important to me as a man, you're feminine, you're energetic, you bring positivity into my life, light, excitement, love, comfort, reassurance, and those things. Then, if you also come to the table with your own stuff, that is amazing because it makes it a lot easier for the two of you to move forward in life. That's the difference. So on a standalone basis, if all you bring to the table is the baddie attitude because you're cute, you have popularity, you have your own bag, and you do your own thing, that alone is not enough because men don't give a damn about that. Because if you meet somebody with that, she's not going to shower him with money and all those good things. So it's irrelevant for him. However, if she brings the whole package, which is what a woman is supposed to be for a man, and on top of that she has those things, that's going to be an amazing union because the possibility of what they can do and where they can get, like what they can achieve and all that, is going to be endless. But a man will rather take a poor woman that has all that a woman can bring and offer and should bring and offer over a baddie that's going to come with all of that but doesn't bring the feminine side of a woman. To me, I think that's just where he's getting at. He's just trying to understand. And I think that's the point of the interview. You want to be able to understand their thoughts process and all that. And she clearly can articulate that, or she's just having a hard time, or she's just beating around the bush.
Saturday. So that's it. Like, you said, what do baddies do? That's what we do.
Outside of yourself.
Yeah. What else do baddies do?
Can we remove you from this discussion?
Fine.
I just want you to speak on behalf of the baddies that you come in contact with.
Yeah. They're doing for their communities.
Why would it be advantageous for a man to take serious a baddie?
Exactly.
Because they're smart. They're doing their job. And at the end of the day...
One thing that I have seen, I'm not sorry to cut you off, it's a lot of strong...
Yeah, why do you guys want to do that? Like, it's aggressive. She wears the pants. She's a nigga. Like, that's so rude. It's rude. It's like, actually, I really don't like that. It actually makes me feel like, so what do you want me to do? Just cook, clean? I don't wash clothes.
So she doesn't wash clothes. A man is not going to date you because you wash clothes. But a man is going to date you and want to be with you because you know how to take care of the household. And I think she's missing that point. There are some women that are very masculine. Men are not attracted to that. Men are by default attracted to a feminine woman. It's okay to have your shit together. It's okay to be where you want to be and all that stuff. That's perfectly fine. However, a man doesn't want to come home and have to compete with another man. And I think that's what women don't realize, because I've seen it firsthand where it's like, you're talking to someone, you're dating someone, you're around someone, and you feel like you're bumping heads because the woman is not allowing you to be the one wearing the pants. And I can speak for a lot of men that happens a lot. And we're not talking about women need to be beneath men. We're not talking about that stuff, not at all. I'm simply just saying that women need to understand the role when it comes to men and women. Men are the providers. They're going to go out there in the world and fight for their household. And I'm going to be honest with you. The world is difficult. The world sucks. It's not easy. And it's a lot of chaos. So when a man goes out in the field, try to hustle for the family and grind and make it to the top, when he comes home, he doesn't want to have to argue and fight with another person, especially another man, right? He wants to be able to come home to a woman that's not going to say, oh, I just got back home from work just 5 minutes ago. I don't have dinner. I just came back from work. I'm too tired. I can't really cuddle or sit down or do anything. Like, a man doesn't want that. He would rather, and that's the reason why some men will have a stay-at-home wife, just because he's like, I want that feminine side of you. So I'll rather be the one going crazy, working so hard, but then when I come home, I want that feminine, comforting woman there. The first woman that a man had was his mom. And now that he's out on his own, he's looking for his own suitoring person. And he's not looking for somebody to be his mom. He's looking for somebody to bring warmth, comfort, and assurance and all those things. And being feminine is the best thing you could do, rather than being like a man wearing the pants.
I don't want you to fight.
I'm not, well, fine. Then just say, babe, I don't want you to fight. Hey, Nat, don't fight.
You keep making it cute.
I'm just saying, or hey, baddies, maybe we can talk about this, or maybe, but it's like annoying when like men be like, cause nigga, you fight. Like, we just seen you beat up a whole mascot. Like, don't do that. Like, it just be like, damn, like, times be getting to the point where like, bitch, I might have to swing, but I still have more self-control. But maybe my baddies don't, and they gonna learn. They're young, and there's a lot of lessons in life. Everybody's learning lessons daily. Like, I learned a lot with you today.
Really?
Yeah.
How great of a guy I am?
All these football players. Let me get on my Instagram and tell them about you.
All right. So I think that's about it. I'm not going to keep going through the interview, but I think that she made a good impression to let you know exactly what a baddie is. All right. A baddie is someone who's going to have a hard time answering the question when you ask her a very simple question. All right. Throwing money at everything is not going to solve everything. Okay. She's very quick to talk about, she's a great mother because she put a pool in the backyard. Uh, we could argue it's a great gesture. Having the means to be able to do it is also great, but that's not really where he was going with the question. So to sum it up, back to what I was saying, it's like women nowadays are starting to wear their pants and wonder why it's so hard to find a man. And a lot of times it's simply because of how they carry themselves. Now, I'm probably going to get beat with this, but it is what it is. I'm just going to say what's on my mind. Those are my thoughts. It's not to say that, I'm right. I could be wrong, but I strongly believe that a woman's role is to be feminine and allow a man to be masculine and just be a go-getter and all that. Now, in some instances, I do understand that some men are not that way and a woman has to step up. I get it. But for this specific interview, she was asked a very simple question. And I think that it's either she was drunk, she was tipsy, she was tired, or she just didn't want to answer the question. And that was not a great look for her. Throwing money everywhere, talking about they make more money than the guy was crazy than the average person and all that. It's good, but what does that have to do with the question, right? And it's funny because women are like, "Oh, I want a man who's got his stuff together and all that stuff." And here's this girl dating a guy that by all means is successful, being in the major leagues or whatnot. And as a baddie, the rule is you don't care about the money. Okay, you don't care about the money, but I guarantee you wouldn't date a guy that was, a regular person working a 9 to 5 making 50,000 a year. So the money does matter. But then the attitude is to make it seem like you don't give a damn when you make that much money. And then on top of that, you're not being feminine or giving an explanation of what is an example of why a man of that caliber would want to be with a baddie or take her seriously. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. We need to get as many likes as possible so we can share this video to as many people. And that being said, I'll see you guys in the next episode.